when I think about my elders talking about homelessness, it wasn't a thing, because you've seen people who are struggling. As a community, you came together to try and take care of this person. And even hotels right now, getting our elders and our families off the streets and safe quarantining, when we're thinking about that, we're also thinking about like, eventually this is not going to last forever. So like, what are we going to do next? So we've been having our outreach workers going out there, filling out housing applications and figuring out, what's the next steps? What are your goals? Because that's the whole part of this program. It's Native-led human services, to make sure that we're keeping in mind their story. We're keeping in mind that when we're listening to their story, that we're being thoughtful about it, because they have resiliency in coming to Chief Seattle Club and knowing that, they've came to either their rock bottom or they came to a point in their life where they're like, well, I need, certain services, and they have these services here. And what I like about that is we're setting people up so they can be successful. Chief Seattle Club has one of the lowest recidivism rates, for homelessness in King County. So it's really great that when we're being culturally relevant and we're, housing people, we're making sure that we're not just housing them. We're making sure that, we want to find out what your barriers were, what tribe are you from? Tribal identity is so important because you have these systems in place that don't identify what tribe they come from. So if they're homeless out here and they're by themselves, we wouldn't be able to call, what tribe they're from. So it's really important for us to capture that data so we can be mindful of like contacting their family, contacting their tribe after, they've moved on and they started their journey. So, and we try and give them any type of way to make them succeed in their housing by looking at their barriers, whether it be income, whether it be substance abuse or mental health, or, physical, or they need income and they need to be connected to SSI. We try to do all of those things before, we house them. But in the process, we're still trying to house them. We're still filling out applications, but we're also just making sure that when they're housed, we want you to be relaxed. We want to do less invasive case management, but to come around like a community and see like, how are you enjoying it? Is there anything we can do to support you? Even at Chief Seattle Club, we don't even call our folks clients. We call them members because they're members of our community.